Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any one thing. What a wonderful quote spoken by truly a wonderful man. Do you ever wish that you had presentation skills like Abraham Lincoln, Sir Winston Churchill, or even Barack Obama? Skills that would allow you to change the opinion of an entire audience with just a few simple words and a very minimal effort? Hello everyone. My name is Philip Truman, and I'm here to help you acquire such a thing, such skills, with my workshop on presentations. So prepare your minds, because ladies and gentlemen, you are in for a treat. The first thing we have to address is types of presentations. There are three main types of presentations. Each one has a different purpose, but a very equal value in today's society. The first is providing information. We use this when we're going to teach something to people that they need to memorize, that won't necessarily be hands-on practice, but something that they need to know to better their lives. The next is teaching a skill. This is the hands-on one, the one that will help them when they're actually out in the workforce, doing whatever they need to do. Third is selling a product. This is often the most fun, because it requires you to hook the audience right off the bat, so they do not leave. This will help you with many things throughout your life. So starting from the top, providing information. The first step of this is to define the purpose. This should be a single sentence explaining exactly what you intend to cover. This is almost foreshadowing for the rest of the presentation. The next thing you need to do is define your opening. What can you say to the audience to hook them, to get them interested? List the information points you intend to cover. Generally, aim for 3 to 5 points. This will help people from becoming too bored of this situation. Be sure to define terms, acronyms, and industry-related jargon. Do not assume that people know this. If you assume this, you may skip over things and they will not understand. And oftentimes, if you're giving a presentation in the field, they will not know this. Next, you have to address the what's in it for me. This is an approach that will help you connect with your audience, that will help you show them what exactly you're trying to get to them, what the information will help them with, per se. After you've done this, after you've connected with the audience, you have to close your summary. You have to briefly summarize what you've just told them. We'll be going over closing techniques later on, just to ensure that you know how to do this properly. The next type of presentation is teaching a skill. This is the hands-on one, the one that can be often quite fun, if you've got the right type of audience. The first thing to do in this is to address the what's in it for me. You have to have people interested. You have to have people knowing what exactly is in it for them. Explain the objective involved in learning the skill. Once you've done this, you may demonstrate the skill. Have participants watch and discuss it as you do it. Perform the skill step by step. This will ensure that you do not miss anything yourself, and that they know the correct sequence and the correct order that things are to be done in. Have participants practice. Maybe have them practice in a step-by-step environment, or just have them practice the whole thing at once. Once they've practiced this, you may give feedback, you can answer any questions, and review and reinforce the execution of the skill. A skill should be executed correctly a minimum of 3 times for it to count as being correct. This will help prevent such things as flukes from happening. Oftentimes people do it correctly once and cannot duplicate their work. Next, you have to connect their skill back to why they're learning it. You have to explain what this is going to help them with, how it's going to better their lives, and why you just taught it to them. And answer any remaining questions and close your presentation.
The next presentation type is selling a strategy, product, service, or skill. The first step in this is grabbing their attention. You have to tackle the what's in it for me. You have to go out there and say, this is why you need this. You need to get their attention right off the bat. Just like that, or you will lose their interest and they'll be gone. Second, you need to maintain their interest as they're displaying the product. You need to keep connecting your product to the what's in it for me. You need to keep saying, this is why you need this. This is why you're going to benefit from purchasing this. Following this, you need to create a desire in the audience. You need to show them that their life is not going to be the same if they don't have this product, if they don't have this strategy. Once you've done this, you can do the action step. You can have them ask the question within them, is this something that they will want? Some people will say no. There are some top clients out there. A lot of people will look at it and they will say, yes, this is something that is going to help my life, that is going to change my life for the better. Oh, sorry, I have to take this. Hello? Oh, hey, how are you? No, I was just thinking about this. This wraps up organization of your presentation. It is very important to be organized so that you are clear and easy to listen to for all the audience. Hello there. Sorry for the interruption. Where were we now? Oh yes, I believe we were on organizing your presentation. The first step is that you want to brainstorm the content that you wish to cover. The amount of time and the objective of the presentation will play a major role in deciding on the content that you will cover. Second, you want to organize your content. Sequencing methods can be utilized. The first of these is list the points. This is particularly good when there is no importance to the points. You don't need to split them up, you don't need to number them. They're all of equal value. The next is chronological sequence. This puts an order to them, a priority, if you will. The next is create an acronym. Sometimes an acronym works well to highlight key points that need to be covered, and also works very well when you're looking to memorize a skill. Chain of reasoning is good. It provides a series of points that logically follow from one to another. Also good if you're looking to memorize. Point and counterpoint is very good, as well as inductive and deductive reasoning.
Once you have organized your presentation and decided what material you would like to review, you need to think about effective opening and closing of your presentation. Starting with opening your presentation. Oftentimes, speakers don't really open their presentation, but rather just start in without ensuring that the audience is with them. It will ease your mind and lower your level of stress if you spend slightly longer in preparing an effective opening of your presentation to ensure that the audience is with you. Good openers involve the audience. They have them asking questions. They have them thinking about what is being presented. Here are some ways that you can open your presentation. You can tell a story. Maybe something that happened to you. Maybe something that happened to a friend. You could start with a quotation. There are plenty of resources online that you could get all kinds of quotations by author, by subject. You could make a significant statement, something that's going to have them thinking, not only then, but later on down the road. Or you could ask a challenging question. This way, you will ensure that they are with you. So you've opened your presentation, and then you've presented your material. But how do you close it? Don't leave your audience hanging. Wrap it up and bring it to some sort of conclusion. One clear, concise thought that they will be left with.